a lot of the M&A trends are around consolidating and buying market share in fairly mature, low growth environments. Whereas what we're seeing in Asia is a lot more of buy and build. People are sort of buying assets to get the right asset, which they can deliver above average growth in an economy or in a market which is anyway growing at double digits. There is clear positive momentum. I think on an overall value and volume perspective, we see positive momentum, and if anything, the outlook is very strong for the next few years. There is clearly an interest from the Western, I would sort of say the MNCs, to try and establish themselves and continue to do M&A in Asia. That hasn't necessarily changed significantly over the past few years. There is clearly still an opportunity for people to go out there and do exclusive deals. So not everything is competed for. Not all of the deals are actually available in the open market. So for someone willing to invest time in relationships and proactive business development, you do see opportunities to do exclusive M&A. I think for most players, increasingly there is recognition that bulk of the growth of the future is going to come from Asia, from the big markets here, and historically most people have focused on China and India, but you're also seeing that beyond those markets there is still a lot more growth. If you've not been in these markets and are looking at an entry point, an inorganic move clearly makes a lot of sense, because the pace at which people are growing and the stage of evolution where you have strong domestic champions. So there is clearly a challenge if you were to come in and try and do an organic play, because you could spend a lot of time building that momentum, and by that time the opportunity cost would be much higher. Most companies who are successful in doing M&A and not just doing the transaction but creating value post transactions are ones who've sort of taken a very conscious decision of structuring themselves to harness that growth. Firms which are open to acknowledging that there may be ideas that they can take from here and transport it back, make the most of doing M&A in Asia.